Why trying to connect Last Ronin to the old Ninja Turtles trilogy, or bringing in the old cast to a Blumhouse? Halloween Legacy Trilogy-esque retcon film ignoring the sequels makes no sense. The Last Ronin features characters and lore never used outside the Mirage comics that deserves movies. But they only been milking the popularity of the crappy '87 cartoon incarnation, but they choose Last Ronin as its first R-rated film? And Ninja Turtles hasn't been a successful billion-dollar franchise in live action like Marvel and DC because of the MPAA, foreign markets, and Frederick Wortham-esque helicopter parents groups. When kids seen R-rated films, G-rated, PG and PG-13 films with R-rated subject matter. The Last Ronin deaths of the Turtles is tame in violence compared to Mirage and Image Comics or the 2003 show, and could never be as brutal as these. GPG and PG-13 scenes, and keeping them a kid's property makes no sense when they're assassins, not kid-friendly superheroes. Children's films got away with gore porn back then. Mirage Comics' Ninja Turtles violence was just as tame as WB's Batman '89 and Mortal Kombat. 1995, when the 1990 film was made by the house that Freddy Krueger built, Time Warner New Line Cinema. They gave superheroes created to market to children R-rated films, but not the Turtles, and their first choice was to skip past the original books for mid-Ronin. Why not set it up to earn a legacy film first? Ninja Turtles could have been a crime-action revenge horror film from the perspective of Shredder, since the Turtles are the aggressors in the first issue and kills him for seeking revenge for his brother Nagi for killing Shen and Yoshi, dishonoring the Foot. There's various narrative problems and ideas that ruins this book for me and makes me hate those older movies and this comic even more with how much wasted potential and plot holes they have. Why is there 1987 tune and IDW? Comic continuity concepts here that shouldn't exist on old Mirage Comics plan notes. Characters that feature in the books haven't had a cinematic counterpart or build up for them to just appear in a movie out of nowhere, and the film would be overstuffed with multiple villains. The deaths don't even make sense. Raphael learned his lesson about not letting his anger get the better of him, planning and focusing on teamwork during the Return to New York saga. Kare retconned as an Oroku or Hamato, breaking the truce from City at War when she promised them peace after they helped her dismantle the Shredder loyalist NYC Foot that slain her daughter. Tries to ambush the Turtles from the sewer having Thanksgiving dinner, when at this time April Casey Splinter and the Turtles should be living on Casey's farmhouse in Massachusetts with their adopted daughter Shadow. But Mikey, Leo, Splinter, Doan, and Casey gets killed off by Oroku, Hiroto, and Stockman and are replaced with a next generation of Turtles with no Uttram's insight. You have all these characters from Mirage lore, but you want 1987 tune continuity characters, not Leatherhead. Savanti Romero, Nobody Rennet, Rat King, Complete Carnage, Raven Shadowheart, Radical Lucindra, etc. All these books with untapped potential. But you want Bebop and Rocksteady, Krang the Technodrome, or a story where the Turtles get killed and replaced with Casey Marie, Yi, Odin, Ano, and Moya. Could have had Stan Winston step in where Jim Henson couldn't in special effects. And what is Hollywood's obsession with origin stories and last day storylines and skip past the middle years and what's with them, adding in useless audience? POV studio mandated characters or ground everything in realism? Here are some of the classic final stories you could look for: Plastron Cafe Old Times Short Story, Puma Blues Choices, Loops Part 1 and 2, Tales of the TMNT Treasury Edition Frontispiece and Epilogue, Michelangelo Christmas Special Christmas Carol Parody, etc.